Oh, I thought it was audio recording, na. I didn't think video idea. Chal, idea is good. Chal, try karte hain. Chal, no problem, no problem. Achha, I'm not changing the script, okay, for the video and all that. Yeah, same. Actually, I can't make up my mind about the script. Can you make up my mind also, actually? I'm just joking, man. Put it here. Hi. 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 Amitabh. Hi, welcome to KVC. Hi, and welcome to season 2 of the Maverick Grand Launch. Hi, welcome to season 2 of the Grand Launch of the Maverick. Or something like that. Ready, huh? From top, or should I take it? To my left? Okay. To my right? Okay. Hi, welcome to the season 2 of the Maverick. For those of you tuning late to the Maverick contest, here's a quick overview of what happened so far, so that you guys are plugged in. First of all, the Maverick is a talent search and development initiative that complements our typical year-end feedback and review process to filter out the best of the best, the creme de la creme, the out-of-box, break-the-box thinkers in the entire region, in a very fun and interesting way. And why fun and interesting way, you may ask, right? That's because 88% of the region is below the age of 27. So we need to have the business case at one hand, on the other hand, deliver it in a fun and interesting way. And that's the Maverick Season 2 all about. So to reach out to the audience, that is 10,000 plus strong in the region, we made some very creative, funny and innovative advertisements. One was grab the opportunity, one was, remember Arpita's book, break the box ad, and my favorite one was Hari Kumar's ad that said,
"Is back."
By the way, Hari Kumar, the US India office's managing director, actually came up with the whole idea of the Maverick. He's the ideator or the godfather of the Maverick. Yes, hey, cut that off, cut that off. Just kidding. I couldn't resist that. So what was different about the Maverick Season 2? Firstly, the Maverick Season 2 went national. I mean, in US India office terms, it went regional. So we had participants from Mumbai, Bangalore and Hyderabad apply for the Maverick. We had over 150 applications that representing about 750 professionals who wanted to vie for the grand title of the Maverick. So we put these 150 applications to our back-end team of judges, which is Satish Raghavendran and Sandeep Chandola. By the way, Satish is a fake medical doctor from US. They filtered down our entire 150 applications to the top 40 teams. Now the 40 teams were called to the respective home offices in Bangalore, Mumbai and Hyderabad to meet a panel of judges, and so that they could sort of filter out who were the true competitors who would go up on stage in the public arena to compete for the Maverick title. From among the boardroom process, we filtered it down finally, the third stage and the final stage probably, to the top 8 teams in Hyderabad, top 6 teams in Bangalore and 6 teams in Mumbai. We helped them make a nice video introducing themselves to the whole region, which we hosted on a very professionally done YouTube style website that our EAG ITS folks helped us develop and host. And right after that, we had the grand launch of the Maverick in all of the 3 cities. Another thing I forgot to mention different about Season 2 was that based on the feedback we received from leaders last year, we sort of compressed the entire Maverick program from a 6-week program to a 4-week program. So 2 weeks was held in the respective offices in Hyderabad, Bangalore let's retake. Wherein 2 weeks was held at the respective offices in Hyderabad, Bombay and Bangalore. And then the remaining 2 weeks, that is the semi-finals and finals, the teams that won through or survived the Bangalore, Bombay and Hyderabad E block rounds were flown to the Hyderabad D block for the semi-finals and finals. So what happened in all of those 4 weeks or 3 weeks, and today being the 4th and final week? So the first week's task was a Dell task, and they wanted some help with So the first week's task was a Dell task. Dell wanted help from the Maverick teams to help them come up with a marketing strategy for their very unique software conservation technology tool. Where am I? What happened to me today? I need some water. So the first week's task was a Dell task. They wanted us to help them come with a marketing strategy for their energy software conservation tool so that they could help sell that as a USP for their desktops and notebooks and other hardware devices. So our Maverick teams, they sort of burned the midnight oil, came up with very innovative solutions, and on a Friday the judges sort of reviewed the whole thing in a public setting. So there were a lot of key learnings to be learned, and some of the teams that did not perform well obviously got tandoori fried for dinner, and they were eliminated from the contest. So that was week 1. For week 2, American Express needed some help that pertained to the airline industry. The teams actually got a chance to meet officials from the airline industry in Hyderabad, Bangalore and Mumbai so that they could have a reality check on their solutions, whether they gave their solutions 30,000 feet in the air or whether they were actually on the ground practical solutions. And then on Friday, the teams presented their solution in a public boardroom setting in front of the judges in Bangalore, Mumbai and Hyderabad. And the teams that really did not perform well this time was, last time was tandoori and this time probably was keema mutton, right? Last time was tandoori fry and this time was bheja fry. Okay. So the teams obviously that did not perform well last time they were tandoori fried and this time they were bheja fried and they were eliminated. So the teams that survived the public boardroom in Bangalore, Hyderabad, E Block and Mumbai went to the semi-final round. For the semi-final round last week, we gave them a United Way task wherein they needed help to come up with a way forward strategy for 2011. We also made the semi-finalist teams that came from Bangalore, Mumbai and Hyderabad to actually do a on-the-spot fundraiser right in the D Block cafeteria. Much to the credit of the teams, I must say that they raised over 170,000 Indian rupees in less than 7 minutes of their presentation. Amazing, amazing feat. And so the judges had a very tough time. Our master judges, one is Hari Kumar himself, Hari Kara and Kevin Potter. They had a very tough time eliminating the teams, and for the semi-finals, they eliminated the posted pundits. So the teams that remained are the Pentagrams from Hyderabad, the Dominoes from Hyderabad, and the Pentagram, Dominoes, Pentagram, Dominoes, Ideators. Okay. So the teams that remained are for the final. Okay, let's retake. So the teams that remained for the finals are the Pentagrams from Hyderabad, the Ideators, and the Dominoes from Hyderabad, the Heretics from Mumbai, and Carpe Diem from Bangalore. Of course, we have a whole load of prizes in store for them. I mean, of course, the grand prize is, of course, a trip to Europe. The second prize, we have 5 LCDT. Okay, retake. Of course, we have a whole bunch of prizes to give the winners today. So there's much at stake today for the finals, by the way. We're sending our winners all the way to Europe to enjoy and have fun. And the second prize winners get 5 LCD TVs. The third prize gets and the third prize gets 5 high-end Dell laptops. Of course, we're going to give away prizes for a lot of people. And audience, I've not forgotten you as well. Should I? Audience, will zoom in. And audience. Okay. Where am I? Oh, I forgot to mention Harikara. Did I mention that? So there's much at stake today. Of course, there's a lot of prizes for everyone. An audience, I haven't forgotten you. You all, well, let's not say all, most of you will get a lot of freebies and goodies like t-shirts. And it's part of my job to say exciting prizes when I say t-shirts, alright? So don't go anywhere, stay tuned for prizes in store for the audience as well. Let's retake that. And of course, there are exciting prizes for the audience as well. Of course, it's part of my job to say t-shirt giveaways are exciting prizes for the audience as well. So stay tuned, audience, and win all of those prizes that are in store for you. By the way, before I sign off, this is Kevin's and Surabhi Rawat's last week in Hyderabad, India. Both of them are going back home to the US, where probably Sue can work on her fake American accent and Kevin can fulfill his dream of selling Armani bananas in New York City. When Sue comes back, maybe she'll come back as US Wilton, and we'll have to open a new service line like the OMP. We'll have to start the OMS, which is Office for Managing Sue. But on a serious note, Kevin and Sue, you guys are going to be missed terribly. Not only by the Maverick team, but the entire region. Because you guys really slogged it out for the region and for the Maverick. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Thank you so much. From the bottom of our bottomless heart, we want to place on record our sincere gratitude. May God be with you and bless you abundantly. Take care. And then I want to go white and say who will win the Maverick. So who will be the winners and who will be the losers? Okay, I have to do this one. So who will be the winners and who will be the... Okay, I had the nice sentence the first time. Slaughterhouse, it was the boardroom. Grand finale, called boardroom to decide the grand winner of Maverick Season 2 in US India. So who will win the title? Who will be the winners and who will be the losers? I can see all of you guys getting restless out there and chill. Sonali from the Ideators, don't bite your nails, just relax. So over to the slaughterhouse we call the boardroom for the grand prize of the Maverick Season 2 in the US India offices. What? I didn't hear you say that. Yeah,